Okay, I need to have this. Oh, hi everybody. Good morning. It is 7:25. I I'm sorry for not coming on when I said I was going to come on. I said I was so excited when I first figured out my Sony live setup, and that was Saturday. And I said I was going to come on. I'm checking for comments. Hi, good morning. I said I was going to come on Sunday and do thrift videos, talking about like specific thrift videos, but I couldn't because I had my baby and it was unexpected. And she doesn't always like to be on live, and so I go with her mood. And I think that's going to be the case for a little while. I'm going to be with her more often, and so I might be doing live at like 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7 in the morning, whenever I can. And I'm going to keep doing lives because that is the less work for me and less time away from solo. So no editing. I go live, I upload, and that's that. Um, I'm going to I'm just going to do that, and then you play it back because I know you're going to be sleeping or in your own world at that time. But but anyway, yeah, that's just, I have to say that up front because that's what's going to happen going forward. Anyway, so I'm just going to get right into it because I don't want her to wake up, and she will wake up. You know how she is. The first thing that I have thrifted that is like the most special to me is this top, this button down Ralph Lauren plaid shirt. I thrifted it a while ago, but I wore it like every single day when I was a new mom. When I just had Sol when she was a newborn. I wore this for months, like every day, washed it frequently. I'm surprised that it still looks decent, that it's not faded. I feel like that's showing like the quality of Ralph Lauren. Because let me tell you, I washed it so much. I wore it so much. Like when I say every day, I'm not kidding. I took Sol out and about in the world when she was 2 months. I was really afraid to take her out. I remember the first time I took her out alone. I could still feel how scared I was. When I got to the corner of my block with the coche, I'm pushing the coche. I get to the corner, I'm about to cross the street, and I tell myself, this is it. Like, this is it. It was, and you don't have no idea what it's like to be a new parent and to be like me, as sensitive as I am, as caring as I am. Like, anyway, it's a powerful thing. Anyway, so this is a shirt I wore, and I wore this shirt specifically because it allowed me to nurse her. Like I was able to open my shirt up quickly, put her head in there, cover myself with her with the shirt, and that's it. It was no big deal. And so that's really why I wore the shirt all the time. It wasn't my only button down, but it just was the one that I chose to do the job of nursing her every day outdoors. Like once she hit 2 months, we were always outside. And that brings me to my next most special item that I've ever thrifted. Get ready to melt. Good morning. Hello. I'm looking at comments or people on here. Um, that brings me to this beauty. This is this is a Ralph Lauren 3-month-old little jacket. I got it from the Goodwill. I got all of So's clothes from like I got her clothes from 0 to 2 years when she was in my belly from the Goodwill. I would come home every day with bags and bags of clothes from the Goodwill. Um, but anyway, look at this deliciousness. She was like a marshmallow in this thing. I have my screensaver on my computer. Is her wearing this? Oh no, that's my screensaver. That's my screensaver on my tablet. Yes, it's her wearing this. See? Um, that's my baby. Anyway, it's this gorgeous Ralph Lauren 3-month jacket. I have made everything of Soul's. Well, actually, no, because this little sweater I didn't realize was under there. But this is all I have from when she was a newborn. That clothes wise, I have her little blanket and stuff like that that she came home in. But everything else, and her little first pair of sneakers, because I use them as tree ornaments. Um, I'm, I'm getting nervous. Like no one can hear me, but whatever. Hopefully, it's all going well. I'm always OD nervous for no reason. Um, anyway, so yeah, so this beauty, she wore it for all her doctor's appointments. Every time we were out and about, she was super snuggled, super bundled up, super warm. It activated her eczema. What can you do? It's the winter time. She can't be out there with a t-shirt. But yeah, look how perfect. It's so yummy. Isn't it delicious? And it's still nice and white. Now, sometimes I do feel guilt and I want to donate it, but then I tell myself, no, I can't let go of this yet. I won't let go of it until I'm ready to let go of it. That's the rules. I have a Build-A-Bear with her. So for her second birthday, we went to Build-A-Bear and I sang to her. No. It took me like 30 tries. I had her speak affirmations into the Build-A-Bear, which kills me because I'm about to cut that Build-A-Bear open and get the speaker box out of the palm and like put new batteries or whatever the case may be. They told me, I asked them if I can do that, and they told me you can't, that this is not battery operated in that way. But I know there's a way to restore that. I know there's a way to restore it. Either way, I have it on video. I was recording us. But in that Build-A-Bear, her first ever Build-A-Bear when she was 2 years old, she recorded an affirmation. I had her repeat after me in her little delicious voice. Her voice from a year ago is very different from today, as you can imagine. Everyone's always telling me how clearly she speaks. Yesterday, she got like 4 compliments from 4 different people in the street that were just overhearing us have a conversation. That happens often, but it never has happened so often like it did yesterday. I was like, geez Louise, like I just felt good because yesterday I was feeling terrible, so I needed something to boost me. Anyway, yeah, so that is what I put this little jacket on the Build-A-Bear. So that was my point of bringing out the Build-A-Bear. He's naked because he's a birthday Build-A-Bear, so he has no clothes on. He has his little party supplies, so I bought the party supplies for him. Anyway, so the Build-A-Bear wears this, and I'm just not ready. I'm nowhere near ready to let this baby go, but gorgeous, Ralph Lauren, good quality, super cute, down. Bubble jacket for babies, or puffer, like you kids say today, or big. No, I shouldn't say you kids. Non-New Yorkers call a bubble a puffer. I think New Yorkers call this jacket, this type of jacket, this type of down jacket, they call this a bubble jacket. Just so you know. Oh, this plate is next. This plate to me is a beautiful piece of art. It has a signature in the back, but I never did the research to find out like the name. I don't know if you can see it, it's right here. It's embossed. But I did do a Google image, and I do see that some people are selling this for like 500 and some people are selling it for 30 bucks. I'm pretty sure it's worth a lot of money because you can see it and you can feel it. This is a gorgeous piece of art. So why I love it is because it reminds me of the reproduction like system, like a woman's reproduction system. And these little things, you know what they remind me of? What goes to the egg. The little soldiers, like they say, that hit the egg. So this just looks like the cycle of life to me, or the beginning. And so that's what attracted me to it right away. When I put eyes on it, that's the first thing that I saw, like the cycle of life, the creation of life, rather. I love the colors. I love everything about this. I kind of wanted it to go up on the wall, but it has no holes to go up on the wall. And so, believe it or not, I keep it in my kitchen on the counter, and it holds like my onions and apples, potatoes. It holds my vegetables and my fruits. And that's that. But it's beautiful, and it remains very special to me. When I see certain things in the Goodwill, I'm so shocked. I'm like, how are you in the Goodwill? How? Who gave you up? I think to myself that it's like a family member, like someone passed away, and nobody in the family liked their style. And I think that's what I think would happen maybe to me because, well, no, my niece loves my style, and I think so. It might rub off on her because when we're out and about, she kind of behaves like me at the thrift store. It's funny, like she shows me plates and she's like, "Look, mom," and I'm like, "Don't break that, because I'm gonna have to pay for that." But yeah, so I don't know, but that's the only thing I can think of. Because how did this make it to the thrift store? How did I find this beauty? I don't know, but I'm not really questioning it. I'm happy I have her. She's gorgeous, beautiful, goddess. Like it just makes me think, like, yeah, like life, like important, is special. Anyway, that's that. The last 2 pieces are articles of clothing. Oh God, this one is so. Let me put this back here because I'm going to be nervous that it's going to fall. I would die if I break this. I would die. So the next article is this yummy thing right here. Eat your motherfucking heart out. Am I not supposed to curse? I feel like, oh God. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to curse on here, especially on live, certain words. Like, I think people say the B word a lot. And I heard certain other people curse randomly. I don't think they care. I think they don't care if they get monetized or demonetized, but they do have big followings and they get paid as is. You know what I mean? As it is. So I am not sure where I stand in that and if I should be cursing. But this coat inspires a curse word. Okay, this jacket. This is Betsy Johnson. Duh. So Betsy Johnson dressed Carrie Bradshaw, aka Sarah Good Jessica Parker from Sex and the City. She was a stylist on Sex and the City, and she dressed Carrie, Sarah SJP, whatever. When I found this at the Goodwill 1,000 years ago, okay, it was a million years ago when I found this at the Goodwill, the coats were $12. And that was the highest that they would. Now they're 25 and up. They all say 25 and up, like it's at their however they feel about it, at a whim, like, oh, that's going to be 50, that's going to be 100, that's going to be 25. You know what I mean? So it's at their discretion. So this one, all the coats were no more than $12, and this beauty was $12. Look at it. It probably was on sale. Who knows? It probably was 50% off that day. But I just remember thinking, wow, what luck. Like, you were meant to be mine, because there's no way that I go to the Goodwill. I remember it was at night. So it's been there for hours. That's how my head plays it. It's just been sitting there waiting for me to come get you. But look at it. It's floral. It's velvet. It has the penny lane style with the faux fur going down and in the cuffs. And it's beautiful. And do you see the leaves? Like the yellow leaves? They're like, what's that color? They are like, what is the color I'm looking for? It's like yellow green. It was popular like 3 years ago. It was the color of the season, of the year, or whatever. Oh, I have a shirt. I have to do it. Hold on. I have a shirt on Poshmark that I'm selling. That's this color, and I worded it on there. So let's just find it, because that's how my brain is. My closet. Boop, 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 boop. Chartreuse. And you know what's funny? I didn't put it on here, but just looking at the color, it hit me. Chartreuse. It looks like a chartreuse. I knocked over my mic. It gives chartreuse. So the leaves are like, they glow. These leaves glow. It's so beautiful the way it catches the light. But yeah, this coat, this jacket. And why it's so special is not just because it's beautiful. I have a million beautiful things in my closet. It is because when I found it, I felt so happy. I smiled the entire evening. I was on a natural high for like a week because of this coat. And I remember that feeling that it gave me. And that is why it's so special. And that is why I would keep it forever and ever. I'll let my niece borrow it. I'll let my daughter have it probably one day. But it's never going anywhere. I'm telling you, when I find things like this in a Goodwill, I'm like, thank you. All I can say is thank you to whoever donated it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $12. You would never see this for $12 again in the Goodwill or anywhere else. Nowadays, first of all, Betsy Johnson is a super popping brand amongst the girls now, because the girls are loving, the nightgown dresses and wearing all that stuff, and that's super Betsy Johnson, like right on the nose. So now when they spot her brand, the secondhand sellers, the resellers, they put it up and they hike that price up. And so you're never going to find something like this for $12 ever again in your life. And I have a bunch of Betsy Johnson dresses, just so you know. We're getting there slowly with the thrift videos. I feel like there is a delay coming because of my baby and spending all the time I'm going to be spending with her. But it's life. I told myself, I can't let it stop me. Like, whatever's happening to me, I have to keep moving. Even if I change my pace, I have to keep moving, because no one's going to build the road in front of me. I have to build it. It's hard work. It's hard work to do it all alone, but no one's going to do it for me. And so, yeah, that's it. Check it out. Gorgeous, right? I know, gorgeous. And the last piece is just as delicious as this. Just as delicious as this. And it's so special. ASMR. It's so special that I keep it in a plastic bag. Can you guess what this is? Take your time. It is the most beautiful silk purse you have ever seen in your life. Look at this. So this, I have a few videos up of me styling like gorgeous little pieces, you know, very girly, like the cardigans with the open one button, one string to close it, like everyone's doing now. I have it on here from years ago. Also like sheer dresses, you know, fairy goddess looks. I have it, and I'm wearing this purse in that video. Look at it. It looks insane. It's so beautiful. It looks like a forest on on a purse. It is gorgeous. I like it so much that I have one liked on Poshmark, just in case I need to buy another one. The brand is Mary Frances, and I paid $25 in a charity shop on 80 something street, which I think goes down. I'm not even sure if it's still there. It was on 80th something in Lexington or 3rd. I'm not sure, but it's a cancer charity shop where the proceeds go to the cancer patients or hospital nearby. Oh, look, there's something in here. A pad, because I'm a lady and I bleed. And an old one. Oof. I haven't had a plasticky one like this in years. So I haven't used this in years. But anyway, it was $25. And I thought that was expensive, but there was no way I was walking out of that store without this. And I wasn't going to haggle because when it's like a specific charity shop like that where the proceeds go to this important thing, I can't haggle. I don't know how to haggle. Anyway, it has a little tag there. And online, the one that I liked, it's like $200. So it's just sitting there in Poshmark because I'm not buying it. And I keep it in a bag because I don't know if you can tell, but it's super duper delicate. It is so, so delicate. It is this fine piece of, you see that? Okay. It is this piece of silk with these silk flowers sheer over the bag. I can't touch it. I can't snag on anything. I would rub it and then you'll have like this, like pilling. And so I gotta be super, super careful how I store it. And when I wear it, what I'm wearing, like make sure the belt doesn't make it, like doesn't snag on it. Make sure there's no Velcro in my outfit that would snag on it. So this is something that I have to pay like extra attention to. But this bag says, I live in a forest. My mom is like a deer and my dad is like this beautiful, strong black bear. This is what this says to me. And it smells like, I feel like I can smell it. Like, you know the perfume Lolita Lempica? That's one of my all-time favorite perfumes. It's a French-made vintage perfume. I actually have the vintage bottle from the 90s. The remake is diluted and not the same and not as powerful, not as potent, blah, blah, blah. But this looks like that smells. Anyway, I should show you the bottle because that too has this like fairy goddess. It's the shape of an apple. Wait, right here. I'm going to show you. And then my PJs. Look at her. Isn't she a little cutie? Apple with gold leaves on it. And it says Lolita Lempica. It smells nice. It's been in that window for a minute, and I just leave it there. I like the way it looks in the window, so it was funny. It brings me joy to see it. Like to see sometimes if I see Soul's little shoe there, like just laying there, I'll leave it there because it brings me joy to see her little shoe there. I like how I feel inside when I see it. Anyway, so that's it. Those are like my most special pieces. Everything else I have, I love. It's beautiful. I'm never letting it go. But these inspire a certain feeling. Like the other ones, I just feel delicious and I feel confident and I feel good. But this is a whole nother level. This is a lane on its own. I mean, look how he added this gorgeous little just like trail of leaves. This is beautiful. This is so well done. Anyway, Mary Frances, if you're interested, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna now make breakfast for my child. So when she wakes up, all I gotta do is like reheat it. Add a little milk. I'm gonna make farina for her. Have it ready. When she wakes up, I'll pour more milk and like warm it up again, re-liquefy it, because I do not like a farina that's not liquidy. I like a liquidy, runny farina. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon. I will be here soon. I just can't say tomorrow or tonight like I used to, because I'm spending a lot more time with Sol, and I just don't know how she's going to feel. And I don't like to make her uncomfortable, you know, and I don't like that. That doesn't make me feel good in my heart. But replay this video if you just joined. It's a good one. It has my most special thrifted pieces. And yeah, I'll see you really soon. And I'm going to also keep doing favorites, just because I have so much like in my daily life that I have that to go through. I think that's fun. And I'm going to do like just random favorite things of the week, of the month, whatever. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep going.